Big tip, drink plenty of water so that your urine is clear. When you're peeing every 2 hours, your urine is clear, you know you're hydrated. I'm not a fan of water, never have been, but I just add just a little bit of fruit juice and then fill the rest with water. So 90%, 95% is water. Get them lean gains. Striations. Gains. Look at the shelf. Look at the striations. Look at the muscle. Look. And I don't want big muscles because I'm a cyclist and a runner. I just like being really kind of lean. I need some power on the motorbike for stopping and acceleration and leaning. But I don't want to be bulky. That's not, Look at the striations. Look at the striations. Look at that. So how do you get lean? How do you get lean and muscular at the same time? People these days, they're kind of eating like a sumo wrestler, like lots of fat and protein, and they expect to look like a lean runner. So you got to do what the lean runners do. You got to do what the lean people do. I mean, in Asia, everyone eats rice, carbohydrates, sweet fruits. It's sweet. Everything's sweet and high carb. So if you want to get lean, high carb. If you want to put weight on, eat fat and protein to get that bloated look. Look at the arms. Look at that. There's not many people. I've not met many people, like that. Been to Asia, been to Thailand. Lots of rice. Where we have meat aisles full of meat and dairy, they have aisles full of rice. Rice. Hundreds of different brands of rice. And they're walking down going, which rice should I have? Which 10 kilogram bag of rice? And these are 10 kilogram bags of rice. They're not like Tilda's little, 500 milligrams. They're like 10 kilograms. They go out with 10 kilogram bags of rice. I had a carer come in for one of my family members, and she actually bought a paddy field with the money she was earning here. She bought a bit of land back home, investing in rice. The Asians love to eat their rice. They love rice with everything in the morning. I mean, I had two carers. One was from Thailand, one was from Vietnam. And they said to me, best tip for keeping lean, Johnny. Buy a rice cooker. Pour half of it with rice. And just have rice for breakfast, rice for dinner, rice for lunch, rice for everything, snacks, everything. And they were lean. They weren't fit like me. They couldn't run or cycle as much as I could, but they were lean as. So the Western world eats animals, lots of animals, meat, dairy, cheeses, meat, steaks, whatever, cow flesh, chicken flesh, pig flesh. And the East, the traditional East, eats lots of rice, fruits, vegetables. And if they do have a little bit of meat, it's a tiny amount. It's like just like a condiment rather than a main bit. I mean, you've got vegans in the community that are fasting. Why would you need to fast? Why are you teaching that? Why are you teaching fasting as a vegan? Like, that is crazy to me. I've never fasted as a vegan. Never. You have to fast and restrict when you eat loads of meat and dairy and eggs and fish. But you don't have to restrict or fast on a vegan diet. That's just crazy. That's like orthorexia. That's like an eating disorder. Like that's you should be ashamed of yourself. It's just terrible. Especially if you're teaching people to do that. That's not good. Big tip. Do not drink alcohol. It's a neurotoxin. It's a toxic drink. Same as coffee. Toxic drinks. And they kill red blood cells. You need red blood cells to transfer oxygen. Transferring oxygen gives you the energy to make you lean. So my tip for being lean, getting all your hormones in check, getting good sleep. Get good sleep, that's another thing. When you eat carbohydrates, you get amazing sleep, solid REM sleep. When you're hydrated, you get amazing sleep. When you're eating plenty of carbs, you get an amazing sleep. I also recommend earplug. When I was living in London, I couldn't sleep because of the noise. It's 24 hours noise. And someone suggested, I think it was my cousin, she suggested get some earplugs. And I invest in earplugs. The best thing I've ever done in my life. I get really good sleep with these, and you just roll them up, stick them in, and then it doesn't block all of the sound out. Obviously, put 2 in, not just 1. It doesn't block all of the sound out. I think by law they can't make earplugs that block every bit of sound. So you can hear, but it just blocks out all those irritating noises. Maybe from your neighbours, or maybe early in the morning people get up and they start their cars and they're slamming doors, etc. Recommend. You've got to have earplugs for good sleep.